Today we'll hear statements by the honourable members for the District of Placentia St. Mary's, Placentia West Bellevue, St. George's Umber, Stephenville Port-au-Port, and St. John's Centre. The Honourable, the member for Placentia St. Mary's.
Speaker, on November 13th of last year, at the young age of 52, Edward Nash lost his 9-month battle to esophageal cancer. The son of Carmel and the late Mike Nash, he lived his life in Branch, St. Mary's Bay. He was loved by all for his constant acts of kindness. He held many titles: son, brother, husband, family man, crab fisherman, skilled hunter, biker, volunteer firefighter for 36 years, and a community hero. He was dedicated to his role as First Assistant Fire Chief. On September the 9th, 2 months before he passed away, he stood alongside his fellow firefighters in pain for over 8 hours, battling a blaze that threatened the community. He was a man of faith who embraced life. He enjoyed hunting, playing cards and darts. He loved volunteering with the Christmas parade and Easter bunny visits. He helped rescue 18 people over his short life who were lost in the country. He was a leader. Known by his Irish nickname Googie, he is missed by his wife Melissa, 2 sisters Lucy and Kelly, brother Al, his mother Carmel, and numerous family members and friends. Speaker, today I pay tribute to Edward Nash.
The Honourable, the member for Central West Bellevue.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, today I rise in this honourable House to recognise constituent Michael Power of Morin Cove, who is promoting the importance of workplace health and safety training. On February 27, 2022, while having supper at a work camp in Northern Labrador, Mr. Power started choking. As he started to panic and lose consciousness, a co-worker, Peter Foster, started to perform the Heimlich maneuver. While Peter continued to work on Mr. Power, another co-worker, Curtis Green, called medical first responders for assistance. Within a couple of minutes, Mr. Power was at the on-site health clinic with the training and professionalism of Mr. Bob Garland, Roxanne Hickey, Sheldon Bowles, and at the clinic, and co-workers Peter Foster and Curtis Green. He is able to share his story on how fast life can change and how important training is, especially on work sites. Speaker, I am asking all honourable members of this 50th General Assembly to join me in acknowledging all parties involved in their heroic actions that led to saving the life of my friend and their co-worker and promoting the importance of workplace safety and training in the workplace. Thank you.
The Honourable member St. George's Umber.
Speaker, every year I like to make members and indeed all listeners aware of a special cultural event. The Bay St. George Powwow will be held in Flat Bay on July the 14th, 15th, and 16th. A powwow is a unique event signified by social exchange, cultural sharing, and ceremonial rituals. Indeed, the powwow is a time for teaching, learning, singing, dancing, feasting, sharing, and healing. Powwows are an expression of culture, pride, and identity. It is a significant ritual for the young and old, a recollection of the past, and a celebration of the future. The Flat Bay Powwow is a showpiece of the cultural revival which is happening amongst Mi'kmaq people in this province, and it is an event for Indigenous people who want to reconnect with their heritage, and for everyone in the province who wants to be more fully understanding of the multicultural nature of our province. Speaker, I invite all members of this House and the general public to attend the Bay St. George Powwow held in Flat Bay, July the 14th, 15th, and 16th of this year. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable, the member of Stephenville Port-au-Port.
Thank you, Speaker. I stand here today to recognize the hemophiliacs in my district, in this beautiful province, and all across our great country. World Hemophilia Day occurred on April 17th, 2023. In our province each year, we mark the day by lighting the Confederation building in red to represent the struggle of those with the inherited bleeding disorder. People in workplaces and children in schools honor the day by wearing red. The Newfoundland and Labrador chapter of the Canadian Hemophilia Society is a grassroots, not-for-profit organization committed to improving the health and quality of life of all people with inherited bleeding disorders and ultimately to find a cure. The goals and objectives of the society are to assure that all persons with hemophilia and inherited bleeding disorders have ready access to the highest possible level of care, to raise awareness and provide education and support through delivery of information to patients and their families across our province. The Hemophilia Society organizes family fun events, educational opportunities, and participation for its members in scientific and medical symposiums across the country and around the world. I'd like to thank all the people who give their time to improve life of hemophiliacs in our province and in my district of Stephenville, Port-au-Port. Thank you.
The Honourable, the member for St. John's Centre.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, 12-year-old Lena Buzian is a grade 6 student at Bishop Abraham Elementary. Last November, Lena was invited to attend camp at the Sobeys Atlantic Tennis Centre in Bedford, Nova Scotia, with the best under 12 and 14 tennis players and coaches from the Atlantic provinces. Quite an accomplishment. Even more so, Lena moved from Morocco to Vancouver in 2020 with her parents and brother. Shortly after, her father left and returned home. Nadia, the mother, determined to provide the best life possible for her children, moved the family to Newfoundland and Labrador. Nadia, an accomplished chef, works at a local restaurant. Lena began playing at age 3 under her aunt's instruction, who was president of the tennis club in Morocco. Soon after she arrived, Lena joined the Greenbelt Tennis Club. Coaches recognized Lena's talent, and soon she advanced to high performance level. The club is very supportive of Lena and believes she will be successful at the 2025 Summer Games. Lena loves the competitive and fun nature of tennis. She says the Greenbelt Tennis Club has been very welcoming with lots of experienced coaches and young volunteers. Please join me in wishing Lena a successful future in the game she loves.